This is Numbers with Nicole with some Now You Try problems on sine and cosine of complementary angles. So pause the video here, try these problems on your own based on the lessons that we just did, and see if you can get the correct answers. So first thing we're going to do here is the cosine of an angle equals the sine of the acute angle of a right triangle if angle A plus angle B, or the two angles, equal 90. So the two angles have to be complementary. So 30 degrees plus theta has to be 90. So we know that theta, that angle that we don't know, will be 60 degrees. For the second one, 75 degrees plus theta has to equal 90 for this relationship to be true. So when we subtract 75 from both sides, we get 15 degrees. Remember that you can go to your calculator and you can check this. Sine of 75, perfect. Cosine of 15, great. I got the same answer. I know I did it correctly. So I'm going to go over to the last one here. 52 and theta. 52 plus theta also has to equal 90 for the sine of A to equal the cosine of B. And when we subtract 52 from both sides, we get 38 degrees. So we're going to try another one. Again, pause the video here if you'd like to try this video on your own first, and then check your answer at the end. So same concept here. We know that for the sine of one angle to equal the cosine of the other, these angles must add to 90 degrees. Okay, some people get confused with theta. Some people think it looks like a 0. So if it helps you, replace it with x. So sine of x plus 3x plus 20. If I replaced theta with x, combining like terms, that gives me 4x plus 20 equals 90. Subtract the 20 from both sides of the equal sign. 4x equals 70. Divide both sides by 4. X equals 70 divided by 4, which is 17.5. Remember, you can check your answers here. So theta would be 17.5 for this question. Another one, again, pause the video if you want to try this on your own. Again, the only thing changing here is what we're putting in for sine and cosine for those angles. Again, we want these angles to add to 90 because that must be true for the relationships to be true. So all I'm doing is taking the angles that are the sine is being acted on and the cosine is being acted on, and I'm adding them to 90. Sorry, setting them equal to 90. So when I add 10 to both sides, 90 plus 10 is 100. Remember, theta is my variable. The opposite of multiplying by 5 is dividing by 5. So theta would be 20 degrees for this problem.